Hi folks, welcome to my quick little video on how to image transfer with this particular paper that I've found. Right, so these are a few that I have done previously. So that's colour on paint, black and white on paint, painted wood I should say. So both colour and black and white work well with this particular paper. This is casting plaster, so I've painted it and done it onto casting plaster. Again, this is casting plaster that has been resined. Right, so for the samples we're going to do today, I thought we'd do some wood ones. So let's try Santa on this little round Christmas decoration-y one. This one, should we do Santa? Yeah, let's do Santa. This one, we're going to do a little bird. This casting plaster, we're going to do a big bird. A little kingfisher. And the pig, we'll do a word. Let's do courage. Okay, so all we're going to do is place that, no, I'm going to place it up top, more room. So place it there, making sure because it's a word, it's going to be straight and centered, if you like that kind of thing. So when you're working with this paper, make sure it's not the shiny side you're printing onto, so it's a textured side. Which this isn't. I've printed onto the wrong side, so we won't be doing the word. Okay, so let's try Santa. I think I've done it again. That's printed on the wrong side as well. Give it a go. No, I can tell by the... Oh, we'll keep going. Pretty sure it's the wrong side, but he seems to be transferring, so we'll run with it. Generally, you can... Okay, so I'm not putting too much pressure on, but a little bit. So you're going to need to be very careful, and you can see what I'm doing as I am moving the our iron down, I'm pulling the image off. So there you go. So there's your little Santa. Next we'll do little bird, little bird, little bird. This paper tends to stick, so it doesn't move around as much as some do. Like if you're working with a wax paper, it won't stick and it will peel off. So yeah. There you go. It's a little bird. What else should we do? MDF painted. Oh, if you're going to use something painted, give it a quick sand. Make sure the surface is a little bit smooth, that way you won't have trouble with the image trying to get into the cracks or the lines of the paintbrush, as the case may be. There we go. Put them on like that. Give it a quick go over. And I'm putting a little bit of pressure on this. Oh, look at them. So I'm just going over the areas which I think could do with a little bit more depth. Okay, so sometimes when you're working with the paint, it does tend to pull it off. So what I would do for this is I'm just going to put it to the side, let it cool down. And when it's cooled, it'll peel off without pulling any of the paint. So we'll do the little bird. This is casting plaster. I'm going to put something underneath it so it's not, so it's balanced and on a soft surface instead of my granite. Okay. So you can see that it's actually sticking. And the same thing might happen with this. Might try and pull the paint off. Let's have a look. Yeah, it is. So what I'm going to do, oops. Yeah. Because it's heating it up, it's softening everything and pulling it off. So I'm going to leave that to cool. See if this is done any better. Yeah. Let's see. And pull that off later. Yeah, so that'll just peel off. And there we have a little fish king. I wonder if this is cool enough. Doesn't feel it, but I'm going to give it a go. No, it's still definitely need that to sit for a little bit. Also, if you're doing it on plaster, make sure your plaster has been cured for a while. And by a while, I mean a good week to 2 weeks. Otherwise, you're going to have moisture in it still, and it's not going to come away nicely. Right. Let's try. It's a little block. And we'll do a butterfly. Put it the right way, maybe. The thing to remember when you're working with wood is that some kind of woods will have high gum contents, and if you're heating it up, the gum's going to come out and will smudge your ink print. So try and do image transfer onto wood where there's no gum to come out of the wood and smudge the print, or because the print won't actually adhere to the gum print, to the gum part of the wood. There we have it. So there's a little butterfly. Let's try again. It's a little bit better. It's cooled down enough just to... So what I would probably do is just go over that a bit again. I'm rushing it, but you get the gist. See how the paint's bubbled there? That will go down again. So that's like that, and what you can do with something like that is add some alcohol inks and you're going to get that kind of finish. That's been alcohol inks and finished with resin. Alrighty, so there's a little go-to on how to do image transfer.